Hey there Pokemon fans, Farger101 here with another Pokemon doubles matchup for you. So today we are going up against SP33 on. I think I'm just going to call you Spoon. It's not quite as big a mouthful to say. He's bringing me some interesting ones you can see there. We'll quickly go through that in a second. But before we do, guys, if you're excited with this video and enjoying the series so far, and if you make it to the end, please go so some love to that like button down below. We are trying to get to 100 subs on this channel before the end of the year, so every single like, comment or subscription is massively appreciated, and a big shout out to those of you who come back time after time to watch these vids. It's really appreciated, and the support you show for the channel is fantastic. So we won't keep me harping on, we're going to jump straight into this for you. So Spoon is bringing with him a potentially Mega Glade, potentially Mega Charizard, potentially a Mega Lucario, and a Darkrai. So we all know what Darkrai does. That was pretty inevitable. That thing was probably going to open and do what it does. We're bringing with us our Scrafty, Battlecat, our Arcanine, Rosie, our Roserade, and Goggles, our Flygon. So we'll jump straight into this one for you guys. So seeing the Darkrai, I figured he'd lead with it, and I figured I needed to do something before it started doing some dark things. So we can see a nice shiny Darkrai there. Hey, how are those hack Pokemon working out for you, dude? We're going to open up with Arcanine, because I figured if he opens Lucario, we can get an Intimidate off and nerf this thing's attack a little bit. We're opening with Scrafty because Scrafty gets Fake Out, and at the time that was my best answer for this Darkrai, because I knew at least I'd be able to try and get a Willow off on this Lucario for turn 1 after the Intimidate and nerf it a little bit before we get put to sleep. So we're going to flinch for Darkrai, which is fine. We're going to go for a close combat onto Scrafty. That is going to hurt, annoyingly. It's going to take us down to 47. That was pretty much always going to happen. We're going to see a special defense drop and the defense drop though. Will-O-Wisp is going to come through. It does connect, thankfully. So Battlecat doing what I needed him to do there and nerfing this Lucario. So that thing's at -1 plus burn. So it's not longer a big threat. It will probably still KO Scrafty next turn though if we get put to sleep, which we do. So, still going with his game plan 1 here on his side of the field, which is fine because we can play around this if we need to. So, Scrafty's going to stay asleep. I'm not going to switch anything out here. I didn't really want to switch anything into a close combat, which was blatantly hitting that Scrafty slot. So, we're just going to let Scrafty go down here. It did what I needed him to do, which just getting that flinch on the Darkrai so we could nerf this Lucario. It's going to take defense drops and special defense drops again. And the upside for that is it means we can bring Rosie in here for free. Hoopax, Dazzling Gleam, which should do a good chunk of damage to both these mons, even with the spread damage. Particularly on the Lucario, because it's already had 2 special defense drops, so it should one-shot. Rosie's going to come in, Arcanine's going to stay asleep. We're going to Dazzling Gleam and we're going to click Flare Blitz on the Darkrai. He does go for an Ice Beam, but he targets Arcanine down for some reason. Maybe a misclick on his part. I don't know. Possibly. We'd have probably lived it anyway because of the Salt Vest. That is going to super effective on both the Darkrai and the Lucario. He's going to body rock that Lucario into next week and take that thing down. Arcanine is going to wake up, so Battlecat is going to come through and get a nice strong Flare Blitz off on this Darkrai. That should pick up the KO for us. So that's 2 threats down and 2 to go. We'll see what he brought with him in the back. And we're going to take some recall damage, which is fine. Spoon is going to send out Glade, so we know this isn't his Mega. Well, potentially is his Mega, sorry. And we're going to see the Charizard come through. Now we know it isn't his Mega, spoilers. Because of the Charizard Y is going to kick in. What's really handy for us is that puts the Sun up, which means Morning Sun will pretty much put us back up to full health. So we see Drake come through. I'm pretty sure Rosie's dying to a Flamethrower straight away, but just on the off chance, I went for a Sludge Bomb. And I don't know what spread he's running, but we shouldn't outspeed a Charizard. But we do, and it's a crit, so Rosie may be going down, but she's done some major work for us this turn. Yeah, GG Rosie though, we took out a Lucario, nearly bodied the Darkrai, and pretty much KO'd the Charizard XY as well. So, we go through Will-O-Wisp on the Glade, but that is going to miss unfortunately. We see a Psycho come through. It's not going to do too much. We can go straight into Flygon now. So if Rosie definitely outspeeds the Charizard, Flygon definitely does. Dragon Claw is going to pick up the KO on the Charizard for us, so that Charizard Y is out of here before it really got a chance to do anything. It does enable us to get a Morning Sun up and use this beautiful Sunshine he's put up for us. So Arcanine will be back up pretty much to full health, yeah, pretty much back up to full. Glade is going to go for a Night Slash on the Arcanine, hoping for a crit. Which he does get. That's a crit, believe it or not. It does nothing. You're going to take Rocket Helmet damage. We're pretty much done here for now, I think, game-wise. We're going to go for an E-Speed on the Glade, just to get damage off beforehand. And we're going to keep going for a Dragon Claw as well with Flygon. That should pick up the KO. Yeah, there we go. So, we put through there, that Darkrai could have caused all sorts of shenanigans, and I think he obviously thought he was in a good place at the start of that matchup until Rosie came in and destroyed his face. Bless her, she always puts in work for us. If you enjoyed that one, guys, please leave a like rating or even sub to the channel down below. As I say, just hit that little button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen right there to sub to the channel for content updates. There'll be more of these going on, as well as some showdown shenanigans and Pokemon Battlespot singles as well. Have yourselves a good day, guys, and if I don't see you around, I will see you on Battlespot. Take care for now.